Okay, so looking back at our presentation, so we just tried this out to delete a directory, and I'm sure if I delete those files, I will succeed deleting a directory. Now this is kind of interesting, determining file attributes size and time. So size, we already actually used this length, right? So this is this is actually a different example where we extract the attributes. Remember, we used a file object to measure the size because the file had the length. So this is now different. All right, so let's see. We have our file path, and we can now go and try this right here. And right now my path is pointing to a directory. So I'll try I'll try another try and catch, right? So this time I will use another vertical separator, and I already have my path, right? So I'm just going to go to the bottom of this, and here we go. So apparently when you have your file path, right, which is the instance of the path class, you can extract the attributes, and the attributes are interesting attributes. Obviously this is yet another helper class to be aware of, right? So we just say fix imports, fix this, and it's kind of strange the way you extract this. Once again, you use files, read the file attributes, and specify the file path, which is an object, and strangely you have to provide the name of the class also to this read attributes. So it's just going to give us back the attributes. So we're going to learn about the creation time, last modified time, and the size. And just a reminder that I'm not looking at a specific file, I am looking at a specific directory, which is my data directory. So let me run this and see what this does and how it behaves. Okay, so creation time of my directory is this, and notice this strange looking timestamp. So this is usually sensitive to the accuracy of your file system, right? So file systems, some file systems will have a lesser accuracy of the file creation time, but here we say that the file creation was, in fact, this was directory creation time, which is today's date, 4/21st, April 21st, right? But obviously the file creation and file modification times are different, and here it says 7:28. 7:28:44, and this is in the time zone, and this is modified time is 17:28 and 17:35. So how come it says 17? Well, I'm just assuming that this is done not in my local. This report of the creation time is given to me not in the local time, but rather in UTC time, in Unified Time Zone, which is basically the Greenwich Mean Time equivalent, right? So that's why it says 17, and I'm assuming that we have 3:17. It was about, I know that the time difference is probably 4 hours right now, right? Is that right? So if I just find out about my time zone, so basically I'm assuming that this is a UTC time, because the file system that I'm using, NTFS, always captures file stamps in UTC time and not in local time. So let's see what kind of comments we can and what we can do about this. So last modified time and the creation time of my file was or actually this was a directory, was through the basic file attributes helper class, and I found a way to extract it from my path. But additionally, see what it does for directories. For directories, it says the size is 0. Although my directory does contain some files, still the operating system or file system reports that the size of the directory is 0, and it has nothing to do with the number of directory entries. This only has to do with the fact that this is the size method is specifically for files, to find out the size of the files. So I'm going to switch, if I do switch to a different file, then it should report it correctly and give me the file size. All right, so I'm not going to dwell on this for too long. Here's a very helpful class, which is a file time. Remember, the file system stores the file system time in internal format, and so the file time basically is another helper object which can help us out, and it typically returns the result in this format. So this is year, month, and date, and then the T suffix like this, right? And there's hour, minute, and second, right? Hour, minute, and second, and the seconds may include fractions of the second. So here, most likely, these are some microseconds, which is the granularity at which my file system captures the creation and modified time of my directory. Okay, so this is fine. We already saw this in action, and file time comparisons are also important thing that you can do. So it is probably a very legit idea to compare two files based not on their file names, based not on their sizes, but actually based on their timestamps, right? So in my directory, I do have a couple of files. I believe it's my file and my file 2, right? And so we could use this specific example. In fact, my code here contains all kinds of junk, so it's time for me to do some cleanup. Let's just do this as part of another segment.